Welcome to Automachef, Part 2. The game where I turn my hair out and then you suggest things in the comments that make it extremely easy and make me look stupid, which is normal. So let's get started back in the campaign and let's see what we need to do. So we're into doubling down. Deliver 20 meals, keep electricity usage under 1450 watt hours, and use fewer than 95 ingredients. Here we are, and our maniacal robot has said all of his stuff, which I just cut out because it just distracts. The problem we were going to actually get to solve is we need to solve a double bacon burger, okay, not a bacon double cheeseburger as I thought it would be initially, and a plain hot dog. So let's look at the recipes and let's see what we've got to sort out for this. Oh, we're going to need a lot more space. So that's the double bacon burger. What about the plain hot dog? So they're entirely independent from each other. Okay, interesting. So raw hot dog, that's going to go through a grill, clearly, to a cooked hot dog, and then that's going to go through to our plain hot dog with a hot dog bun, and that's just going to be a dispenser. That sounds easy, although it would be nice to see if we could combine the raw hot dog grill to cooked hot dog with perhaps whatever's on here. So yeah, we've got raw patties to cooked patties. So if we could actually solve that one, and the same thing with bacon strips here. I'm not sure if we can get 3 things onto one grill, but yeah, because how we would pull it off. Yeah, so let's have a look, see what we can actually build. That's not a lot of space. That is not a lot of space. Yes, so again, we'll try and build backwards. So let's just place this down and let's see where we go. So well, can we get as much space filled as possible here? If we have our final assembler there and final assembler here, that should get everything running. And this one we're going to configure. It's going to be our plain hot dog, and that should be fine. Finished dishes on left side doesn't matter. Same thing here. In fact, because we've got a robot there, that's fine. Both of those should work. I think I can't set a robot. I can't set a robot arm to pick up from both of them. Otherwise, I can move this one in and then have it going straight and L shape. But I don't seem to be able to set 2 different configurations. So let's just set this one up as well. That's our bacon double burger, or double bacon burger. All right, back to recipes again. So plain hot dog is simple enough to start. A hot dog bun, and that outputs a plain hot dog. And then we want a grill with raw hot dog and cooked hot dog. Okay, so we want a couple of dispensers, and we should be able to do this, and then this, at least to get started, I think. No, we're going to need to go like this, I think. Yeah. So the idea there is that we're going to need to output from the robot arm onto a grill and then back off the grill on the other side. So that should be simple-ish. We don't need any processing going on. So dumb should do well for this one. And the other one is going to have to be smart because it has to basically pull cooked ingredients off the grill. And we're going to set this to operation mode straight. Yep. And any... Well, it says any finished dish, but I'm going to want to specifically set cooked hot dog in this case, because I can't set any cooked food. It'd be nice if I could do that. Okay, so one grill. And then a dumb robot arm. And then we'll just set this to be our hot dogs. Raw hot dog. This one to be set to our hot dog buns. And then we're going to be able to control all of this with an order reader. So let's just put that up here. And we'll connect this up to, just for the plain hot dogs for the moment. New connection, and we're going to connect it to you. We're going to connect it to you. And that's pretty much it, I think. So for this, I'm going to say perform actions once. And this I'm going to say perform actions once. And that should get everything going. The last thing we need up here is a robotic arm. I think we don't need to worry about a smart arm because it will just pull whatever comes out of this assembler, and it should only ever deliver what we want. So let's get that going. All right. So that is sort of our hot dog sort of side of things, and that's in one side of the building. That cost 25 grand so far. We've only got 55 grand to go. let's have a look, see what we can do with the other side, which is more complicated. Okay, so we want this, probably this top section, this bottom section. One is cooking processed meat of some kind, or in fact just regular meats in some kind. And this top section is a processor and a dispenser. So let's give that a go. They can both come in here to this. I think what we're probably going to have to do is sort of set this up a little bit differently. So if we have this running here, we're going to have a dispenser probably at the bottom here, and we can have that going like that, I think. And then out here, we're going to need a processor and then, you know, some kind of conveyor belt. So if we have the conveyor belt going that way and a processor going in like that, and then another dispenser. Hopefully I'm not going to run out of funds. So here is going to be the cheese. Here's going to be the bun. Now both of those can go in. 31,750. Fine. Oh dear. Okay, right. So the rest we're going to need to just fetch from with a robot. So let's just set up a another dumb arm, and that's going to set this way. And I'm just going to configure this to actually to be was it left? No, it's right. It would be nice if there's a shortcut key to change that. There we go. Okay, so that's going to grab anything that arrives here, which we can start out with a conveyor belt. And do we even need a conveyor belt? We could replace that with a smart arm, and the smart arm would do the job for us. We just grab straight from the grill. Yeah, maybe. That would mean I needed to move this dumb arm somewhere, but if we just put a smart arm down for a second, and we can figure this as right. Okay, and there it goes. Let's just move you away for a second, and then we want an electric grill. So from here, let's just put it that way around. We should then be able to dispense straight onto that grill. So if I want to do that, I'm going to actually just set this back to straight. There we go. And one dispenser. And another dispenser here. And then I'm not going to need that. That can go away. And then maybe another robotic arm. Okay. Maybe that'll work. We do, however, need to set things up a little bit. So we need to have another order reader. How much is the order reader? That's going to be the thing that's expensive. $5,000. Okay. So that's going to need to go up here. And we have a little bit left over, for which we need a robotic arm like there. 46,750. Can you beat it? Well, let's see if it works first of all. So we're just going to connect this as before for our double bacon burger. We're going to set new connections to all the dispensers pretty much. So that dispenser is number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Okay, so number 1 is going to be our cheese. So what do we need for the recipes again? We need 2 cheese for every order. Okay, so cheese, perform actions twice. And that needs to be set as cheese. So cheese. Okay, then we got the burger buns. So that's really simple. And we'll set that up to be, is that number 2 or number 3? I think it's, yeah. Oh, it actually tells you. Let's set up the ingredients first of all. So this is going to be the raw patties. There we go. And this one is going to be our bacon strips. Yeah. So our recipe again. We need 2 cooked patties. We need 1 crispy bacon strips. So we need 2 of those. So order while. Yeah, number 2. And the burger buns, we need 1. That really should be the default action rather than being at the bottom of this list. Just saying. And then let's just see. What was this one? Burger bun? Bacon strips. 1 bacon strip. Let's just double check that. 1 bacon strip, 2 cooked patties, 2 cheese slices. 2 cheese, 2, 1, 1. Yes. And you need to basically ingredient filter. Interesting, because this will only grab one thing. You're going to annoy me. Why can I not grab another thing? Can I not just pick up... Right. That's annoying. But not unsolvable, just annoying. Yeah, I just have to move stuff, I think. Maybe 2? Let's move it over for a moment. And then do I have to... Well, I have to grab 2 things off that. Oh my, that's going to be annoying. Okay, I moved everything over one, basically 1 block and 1 down, or something like that. And now I've got 2 smart arms putting onto a conveyor belt, which is then just being grabbed by a dumb robotic arm and being put into the assembler. Let's see how bad or how good this is. Let's give it a start and let's accelerate it and see where things go right or wrong. Wait for it to add a first order. Okay. And there we go. So it's putting in everything. Let's just accelerate this. Well, reduce the acceleration. So, ingredients used. Hopefully this should match exactly. We can get a little bit more efficient with power because we can turn this grill off. We've got spare settings available in this reader over here, but only for this grill. We can't do it for this grill, unfortunately. Yeah, so that may be a little bit better, actually, if we do it that way. Let me just accelerate things. So it's going full speed. So let's just see how this actually copes, because we need to get up to 20 dishes delivered. And success with 1050 watt hours. I think we can get a bit better than that efficiency though. So I'm just going to retry, and then I'm just going to configure this. So we're going to just connect to this grill, and the grill is going to be set to on while order is pending, and that should be okay. I could spend more and get more efficient, because I could spend an exact 5 grand more, less than 55 grand, which is not quite what I want, and we could turn this other grill off as well. But it was 1050 last time. Let's rerun this and see what we get. 943 watt hours, much nicer, and we could spend an extra 5 grand if it would allow us to, and yeah, we could get that down even further by turning off the other grill. Anyway, continuing. And now we get a choice. Okay, so street food. You deliver 30 meals or deliver 50 meals. And this one's an optional. So why don't we go for the main one, and we can maybe come back to the optional later. So deliver 30 meals. And it looks like we're going to need to make fries. And what is that? That looks like a toast sandwich of some kind. Well, we'll see. Start. The plane riders were thrilling. The best part was getting a bird's eye view of the many happy customers enjoy the food from our kitchen. Now today is an important day for precisely 2 reasons. We have some new dishes. Oh, it's a chicken melt. Okay. And fries. So new machinery. So it's starting to expand the options. Packaging machine, what we need for the fries, and storage unit that can be used to keep meals fresh. Okay. Fine. So what I wonder is if the thing we need to keep things fresh is for the fries. Maybe it takes a while to actually make them. Let's see. Let's look at the recipes. First place to go. Well, let's just look at the fries first. Okay, so 1 potato wedges to fried potato wedges to fries. So presume that's a dispenser to a processor to a fryer. Would you fry them on a grill? It says fried, not grilled. Okay. And then straight to fries. Okay. And the other recipe is chicken melt. So bread slices need to be toasted. You can put those on the grill. Grilled chicken to grilled chicken pieces. So that needs to have a processor after we grill it. And this is a regular processor. This is also... So what I think I'd like to do there is maybe do the chicken cooking, and then, although in real life you probably wouldn't want to combine cooked meat with cheese in some kind of processing environment, yeah, but we could take out our grilled chicken, put it through a processor, and put this one through the same processor just to keep things efficient. The bread should be simple, dispenser straight into a grill, and the same thing with the bacon strips, the crispy bacon strips, and then all of them go together to make a chicken melt. So we've got to construct that. So why not have a look at some possible layouts. And here we go, we're starting to get more transport options. A splitter. Is there going to be a merger at some point? Well, I guess we can merge with the two conveyor belts anyway. An ingredients gate, so that will only let stuff through once your order reader lets anything through. Yep, we have a fryer as well, so not just a grill. So we'll have to go through that. Storage unit. Does it actually say small chest to store up to 5 ingredients, all finished dishes. So what I guess we don't know is if... yeah, depending whether it's actually going to be hot or not. And also, we don't know how long it's going to actually take to make these recipes, do we? Manufacturing time, 5 seconds. Okay, what about the fries? Doesn't say. Okay. Well, I guess we'll find once we've built it. And it'll probably tell us, you know, we're too slow or something. So we may need to batch process stuff. Okay, so let's get started. As usual, let's start with our assemblers. I'm going to put one up here, and let's see how well this... In fact, don't want to leave extra space there. I'm going to need one for the robot arm. Fine, that's no problem. I think let's make this our basically our chicken melt. Okay, and we can just do that. Manufacturing time 5 seconds. Fine. So we're going to need to feed 2 different pieces of... let's actually just move that down one. We need to feed 2 sides into it. So we've got the toast and the crispy bacon slices, strips, that is the easiest thing for this. So we're going to want to probably just feed both of those onto an arm on this side. And let's just go with sort of a simple robot arm to get started. And that is going to go, let's just put in a grill, and you'll see probably a standard sort of blueprint approach. There are some blueprints it looks like we can save. So maybe if we add them like this. Okay, so if we now have one there and then a conveyor belt, we should be able to set up a couple of smart arms like that, and I'll adjust them later. And then we'll set up some simple arms going this way, and that should do for the simple ingredients. So we need to make sure we have those set up. That just needs a couple of dispensers. And what I think I'll do is I'll move that one. Okay, try and make this as compact as possible for this sort of thing. Okay, can we actually make that even more compact? Well, I guess we can move everything up. Yeah, we can move everything up. That'll do. Give us a bit more space for the rest of the ingredients. Note that I have I have 3 ingredients here, so that'll do fine for one order reader, and we have 1 more space. So we'll probably have a space for the other grill on this particular sort of setup. The other side of things is a bit more complicated. We need to basically grill some chicken, and then after we grill it, we want to merge in some cheese and a processor. So we're going to go backwards from a processor, basically. So let's just get another one of our rubber arms done, and we will get a... do I want a... Yeah, I do need a conveyor belt. I want hotkeys for these things. How can we put this on here? I'm going to want... Well, no, it's always coming from a processor. So if that's the case, maybe we don't need the conveyor belt. Maybe we can just get a processor, and it'll just grab from the end of the processor, possibly. I'm not sure we're able to sideload that. We can try, but I'm not sure whether it'll actually allow us to. If we could just put it that way. If that doesn't work, we'll have to move everything down one. But yeah, let's see. And then we want our second grill. Where's my grill? There we go. And let's just put it there, and then we'll have another rubber arm that's smart. That basically will just pull the cooked ingredient off it, and then a done one going this way, and then a dispenser. There we go. Okay, so that's quite a large setup, but it is fairly compact. It leaves at least another half of the room available. And let me set it up, and let's move on to the fries. Okay, and onward. We now need to do the fries. So, packaging machine puts food into cardboard boxes. That's going to be the last thing, clearly. And if that is coming this way, then maybe we can put it here. Yeah, so let's try it there. and we need to package fries. Okay, so it should be basically packaged last. And then we want our assembler for fries, maybe. Or maybe it just comes, well, maybe it just comes straight out. Let's give that a go. We need our fryer. Okay, and that's going to be, need a robot of some kind. So we're going to need a robot arm. And I guess we need the smart arm to basically say, only pull fries out of this thing. So ingredient is fries, fried potato wedges. And then on this side, we can have some kind of dumb robot. Now, I'm just wondering now here, what happens if this puts in uncooked fries and this one pulls out cooked fries? Is it magical? Because if not, I'm not sure how it's actually going to deal with this. Maybe it needs to be done in batches. Well, let's give it a go and let's see what happens. They'll complain about uncooked food if that's working wrong, and I suspect it will be. That's probably why it's doing this. And we'll just set this to potato. In fact, we need potato, and we need it to be first processed, and then we can grab it. So food processor. Okay, so dispenser of potatoes, sliced, fried, packaged fries, and then on this top we just want a dumb sort of thing there, and that will get us started. We'll need to configure the order side of things, the order readers. So let's sort that one out. Let's put one over here and one over here. So we need to configure this for recipes. I'm going to set those up because you've seen that before. Okay, should be set up. Let's give it a start and let's see how bad it gets. So let's go forwards until we start getting orders in. I'm not sure if I'm still going to need another robot arm there, but let's see what happens. So making the fries. And are they going to get cooked immediately? Ooh, those potato wedges. Yeah, they're being done, but we don't currently have 2 fries orders. Does that output? It does output straight away. We don't need an actual a robot arm there. Good. And that's going out there as well. Food Critic is about to place an order. Be ready. Well, fine. I really hope this is actually got everything it needs. No, that's going wrong. Something is going wrong in there. What's going wrong? Oh, this cheese can't actually... Yeah, okay, let's just stop. So we can't sideload. Okay, fine. I guess we're going to have to move a few things down. Let's just move that and everything else. We have to make it slightly less compact, but otherwise pretty much the same. Conveyor belt. In you go. And let's restart it again. So let's fast forward it and let's see what happens. I wish those orders would start immediately. Just a slight issue with that. Otherwise, fine. Okay, so let's go into fast forward mode. Okay, and what's going wrong there? We got this is it done? What does these colors indicate? It'd be nice if you could tell you. No, that's going wrong again. Toasted bread slice. Did I not configure these to actually configure what we want? Because the chicken's going through this way. That should be just cheese, and then this should be everything we need on this side. I need to investigate. And I'd forgotten to configure this robot arm right here, so it wouldn't really do anything, and everything stopped. So there's our chicken melt being assembled, and that should be working. Let's see how well this goes. Energy is being used. We got 2 grills on permanently, unfortunately, but otherwise fine, I guess. We'll see how well that goes. And let's see if we succeed. Would you look at that? 96% efficient. We can probably turn the grills off to actually get better than that. We only have to be less than 1800 watt hours and use less than 125 ingredients. So the kitchen report, nothing in there, and everything succeeded. So yeah, that didn't need that storage unit at all. Maybe it's supposed to need it, I'm not quite so sure. So pressing continue. And while we're coming on the end of the episode, I do want to give you a quick preview of what we're going to do next time. And if you're following along, well, you can try and solve it yourself. 3 different recipes in one kitchen area. I hope it gives us more floor space. It looks like it does. We have 80 grand to actually do it. And sort of a limited power requirement. Fine. I love music. Yes, yes, rock music. And is that nachos that it needed in that recipe list? Oh, and there's also going to be a rush hour, faster rate than normal. Make sure you plan the kitchen to be able to handle a rush hour. So maybe that does need extra ingredients stored in a, you know, some kind of storage unit. Regardless, let's take a look at the recipes. So he wants bacon fries. Bacon fries. I'm hungry now. Cheeseburger. Okay. And a cheesy dog. Yeah. Playing this game is not good for you. Makes you want to go and order things immediately. Anyway, yes, so there's 3 different things there that you actually need to assemble in this particular thing, but that will leave us at the end of the episode, I think. So if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to follow the channel along and click on the bell if you want notifications for these episodes. And we'll see you next time and for some more Automachef. As always, guys, thanks for watching.